What's going on, folks? How you guys doing? Well, what do I want to talk about today? So some of you guys have seen the videos and the pictures and stuff that I've been posting about the 2024 CVO, the ProCharger. Now, I've seen some comments on there about, oh, so-and-so built one, whatever. Okay, so let me explain to you what the difference is. The kit that we were tuning is actually built by ProCharger. It is their kit for the Gen 2 bikes. It is not a Gen 1 kit that has been modified to fit. It is, in fact, a complete redesign of this kit. So the crossover hose, the bonnet, the plenum, all of that is different. None of that is the same. And just the way it functions, it is, sorry, it's a little rainy here. My GPS signal was coming and going, so sorry about that. But anyhow, so this kit is a complete redesign of the kit that's on the Milwaukee 8. Now, it still uses the same belt drive system that's on the M8 on, all of the platform. Uses twin dry serpentine belts, okay? Now, the older twin cam bikes, they use a polycog on the inside, which is a wet belt, and then it uses a dry belt on the outside, a serpentine belt. On the Milwaukee 8, they use two dry serpentine belts, okay? Neither belt is technically inside the primary. They are both sealed with an oil seal outside of the fluid. So both belts are dry. Now, that's how all of the Milwaukee 8 kits are. But again, this 2024 system, this is a redesign for 23.5, 24, 25 model, the bikes that are center-cooled 117s and 121s. Again, the bonnet's made different, which is your intake plenum on the right-hand side over where an air cleaner would normally be. That is built completely different because the throttle body sits at a different angle. It's actually a different size, uses a different filter. The crossover tube that comes over from the other side, from the supercharger side, completely redesigned. It's much larger diameter, flows better, doesn't sit outside the front of the frame. It's not between the frame and the fender as the previous Milwaukee 8 style system is. And I'm not sure if we're going to see that adapted on the 17 through 23 system. I'm not sure if we're going to see that or not, but on these bikes for sure, that is how it's built. As I said, this is the first of the kits that ProCharger has released. A gentleman named Mark, I don't know if you guys know who Mark Foss is. If you know anything about ProCharger, you've probably seen Mark's name mentioned before. He has had, he's probably had as many ProCharger bikes as I have, or he might have even had more, I don't know. Mark's had several. But anyhow, that is what we were doing. And on his bike, when we did his bike a year or so ago, we tuned the first impact ECU on some prototype software when it first hit the market years ago. It was on development software, and we did it. That was actually on Mark's bike. That is the first impact that I personally ever tuned, and one of the first ones ever out there. So anyhow, I believe from what I had heard, it was myself and one other dealer that had tuned on that software. So anyhow, we just updated that. Ben got us squared away, got us on the current firmware, and we went ahead and started tuning with that supercharger system, the new ProCharger system. And it had a Cyclorama 483 cam installed in it a little over a year ago when we did that impact, or I guess that might be going on almost 2 years ago now. But either way, when we did that, we did the 483, and the bike on motor made 140 horse back then and 154 foot-pound. So we put a little bit of boost into it, and on pump gas, it made 206 and 193. So that is a 200 plus horsepower. It's a stock engine with a camshaft in it, which is pretty standard. kind of what you would do to one, and usually you don't get anywhere near those kind of results. To break over 200 horse on a completely stock, albeit but camshaft, a completely stock engine, stock head porting, stock displacement, stock pistons, I mean, there's nothing crazy done to that engine at all. And if you know Mark, I promise you, if you can break it, Mark can break it. So he's going to take it back to Minnesota. He brought it down from Minnesota. He's going to bring that thing back to Minnesota, and he's going to torture it. So we'll see how she holds up. That is 121 pistons. That is the stock pistons. The pistons everybody's so afraid of that they keep breaking on naturally aspirated engines, you know, with just a camshaft. But we don't have any issues tuning them, even with forced induction. So, but anyhow, you know, timing is the key. You guys want to know why you keep breaking pistons? I'm going to tell you. Ignition timing. Don't run so much ignition timing these Gen 2 bikes. There's no reason to do it. I understand that that's how it's always been, but the truth of it is these engines don't need that much timing. So, you know, a little secret out of the bag there for you. But anyhow, hope you guys have a good 4th of July weekend, and just figured I'd give you a little update as we're getting back to work here on Saturday the 5th. So y'all take care, and I'll see you out there. Never forget what's important, y'all.